I'm joined here by the leadership of the UDA, both in the NEC. I have two NEC people representing the NEC. That's Honorable Duale and Honorable Cecilia. We also have other members of the County Assembly. Then we have the Secretariat that is led by the Executive Director, Nicodemus Bore. Today I will address you both in English and Swahili. And on behalf of the United Democratic Alliance, I wish to address a critical national issue that has regrettably disrupted the public transport sector and severely impeded socioeconomic activities across multiple sectors of our economy since yesterday. Since the outbreak of the US-Israel-Iran conflict, the government has undertaken a series of deliberate interventions aimed at cushioning Kenyans from the unprecedented surge in global fuel prices. The disruption and partial closure of the Strait of Hormuz, a critical global oil transit corridor, have significantly destabilized international oil supply chains. For context, the main components that determine the pump price include the landed cost, storage and distribution costs, tax and levies, as well as suppliers' margins. The landed cost is in itself a combination of several international market-related charges, including free on-board price of fuel, FOB, financing costs incurred by importers through letters of credit, freight and premium charges, insurance costs, port handling fees and testing, and recertification charges. These costs have all risen significantly due to the disruptions and market pressures occasioned by the ongoing war, including elevated global crude oil prices, increased shipping risks, higher insurance premiums, and longer maritime routes following the disruption of key trade corridors. Kenya, like many other nations, have not been spared. Comparisons between Kenya's fuel prices and those of neighboring countries are often economically misleading because each country operates under distinct fiscal, macroeconomic, energy, and supply chain conditions that directly shape the final pump price. Consequently, simplistic cross-country comparisons that ignore these structural economic differences fail to provide an accurate or honest assessment of the realities influencing fuel prices in each jurisdiction. The G2G arrangement, that's the government-to-government arrangement, in the supply of refined petroleum products has continued to serve the country well, providing a cushion of Kenya shillings 19.51 per litre of super petrol, Kenya shillings 20.72 per litre of diesel, and Kenya shillings 18 per litre of Jet A1 kerosene in comparison to prices in the spot market. Under the G2G, the premium and freight costs are fixed at $84 per metric ton. Comparatively, the premium and freight in spot market currently are $284.90 per metric ton of super petrol, US dollars $266.70 per metric ton of diesel, and US dollars $272.03 per metric ton of Jet A1 kerosene. The government has recently reduced the value-added tax on super petrol, diesel, and kerosene from 16% to 8%. To cushion users from the adverse effects of the spike in international oil prices. Additionally, Kenya shilling 16 billion, 86,919,027.65 has so far been applied as stabilization in the financial year 2025-2026 to lessen the effects of the spikes.